Hey guys, now that we got the first day out of the way, you guys all got on a bus, rolled out of here, in your car, did a little walking, whatever it was. We're back over here again. Here's what we're going to do. Today we're going to talk about procedures. I call that the PCD, procedures. There's certain things in class that we need to worry about doing. Now don't worry about it. I'm not going to ask you to remember everything, and I'm going to tell you useful ways to remember these things at the end of this video. But let's take a look at some of the ones that we need to worry about. I call this procedures. Hey guys, so let's say that we did some work in class and we got to put it in a tray or something like that. We need to turn it in. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our paper. We're not just going to throw it on the ground just like this right here. Oh, no. We're not doing any of that. What we're going to do is we're going to take our paper, and I got these trays right here. They'll be numbered, and you'll figure out which one it needs to go by the number of classes it is. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. So let's say I'm in first period and I want to do this. Instead of throwing it on the floor, getting all trashed, let's place it right there. There we go. That's turning in papers. So hey there, now check this out. So we got done using all this cool stuff that Mr. Combs put on the desk for you to play with and use during the class period, but now we got to put it away. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure we put everything neatly back in here. Just like this right here, and then we're going to close it up. So the first one we have is getting our spiral and also putting our spiral up at the end of the day. So here's what we do. We got these bins here for first, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Whatever your period is, you just go ahead and simply do this when you put it away. And then when you want to grab it for the class, you grab it this way. So there's our procedure for getting our notebooks and also placing them back in the bin. Hey, we don't ever want to leave computers like this when we're done. After we've used any computer, whether it's in a car or not, we want to make sure that we sign out completely by logging out and then shut it down, gently close the lids, place them exactly where we had them before. Another thing that we need to remember is when it's time to leave the classroom, we need to make sure we have our chairs just like this, not like this. So we need to make sure we come in behind, put it back in. All right, so here we go. Here's some other stuff here that we have that we can play with in class as well too. We got ourselves some pencils right here, some more markers right here. We got ourselves some other markers over here, paper and other things like that. When we use these things, we need to make sure that we put all these back. All right, and the last one, and probably the most important one. When we're putting computers back in the cart, we always want to make sure that we sign out, log out completely, and place gently by plugging them back in for the next class, just like this right here, and neatly putting them back in there. So we have this right here. If we do that, hey, Mr. C will be A-OK. So, you don't have to remember all of that. Don't worry. I've placed them all around the room here for you to remember. Hey, and if you can't find it, all you got to do is ask. But the one thing I ask is, however you found it, please put it back. That's the only expectations I have. Hey, let's have a good school year. Rock on.